Good evening. How are we all? Hope you're doing well. Feels weird being live at this time. It really does. Hopefully I'm live and you can hear me all okay and everything's good. I don't think anything drastically has changed on OBS since the last time we were live, but you never know. You never know. If being a streamer has taught me one thing, it's that things break constantly. Who have we got in then? Wasp is first. Deckers, Mike, and Ashley. How you doing? Nice to see you. Ashley says, are we on Sim Update 2 yet? No, not yet. I posted a video earlier, actually, about my 7900 XTX, and in that I was sort of saying, like, about frame generation, saying, well, Asobo haven't officially implemented FSR 3.1 yet, and then sure enough, literally, I was there, like, on my laptop, setting it all to go live, and I get a ping from Discord saying that Sim Update 2 beta is now available. So, yeah, that was convenient. So, what are you gonna do? The plan is tomorrow I'm gonna take a look into it, compare VRAM usage, see if this whole VRAM bug has been taken care of or not. Basically, if my 7900 XTX purchase was a big fat waste, I suspect it won't be. To be honest with you, I think it's gonna rumble on for a long time, this whole VRAM thing. But there we go, that's just my opinion, I could be wrong. Eves, how you doing? Nice to see you in Twitch chat. It's also very buggy, is it? Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. I mean, it is a beta. Like, that's kind of the point, really, is to find bugs. So, yeah, not in the least bit surprised that's the case. So, where are we off to? We are at Gatwick at the moment. Couldn't take my favourite stand of 567 because rather rudely there is a Ryanair sat in it. So we're down the road in 563 and we're off to Nonts. Runway 03 is the plan on the ILS. Should be a nice little flight, that. Didn't know it's still bright in Gatwick. Yeah, I've wound the time back. It always causes contention when I stream in the evening because I really like to see this beautiful sim that we've all paid for. Jumbo, cheers for the follow, mate. You're follower number 570, Jumbo. Did you know that? It's your claim to fame. Or not. Maybe, I don't know. No mentions of VRAM fixes in the changelog. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Pandy! Thanks for the tier 1, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're right, Philip. You're in flight now at Dublin to Edinburgh in the A350. Nice. Doing a bit of the old long haul, eh? Love it. Right, so what have I done? I've turned the batteries on, external power, done the lights, all that sort of stuff, set the QNH. IR line is in 1 minute, and GSX is currently GSXing. Loading us all up. So that's cool. Jay, we are in Gatwick. Hazza, good evening. So there we go, fuel is just finishing up. Let's do a VRAM check, because that's kind of all I do now in the sim. 14.2 gig used. There you go, that would have absolutely killed our 4080. Wouldn't it? Absolutely, that would have absolutely killed it. 13.8 now, so it's settling down a bit. Generally, I find when you switch views, it goes up, then it settles back down a bit. But that's alright though. And we are running auto FPS, so that will sort of be helping us out a little bit now. If I was to turn auto FPS off, potentially it would go even higher. So we are in what I would call 4080 braking territory. Should I get a 4060 for my first flight sim PC? Never used it. Never used a 4060. You lurk away, Hazza. Good luck with the revision. Hope it goes alright. 6 gig user here. Launched 2024 for the first time today. My VRAM usage was max 4 gig, indicating 4 gigs only. What? Oh, is that because Windows is taking up like 2 of your 6, leaving 4 for the sim? Could be that. Could be that. Right, let's jump back in. Back inside. Right, are we loaded yet? No, we're not loaded. Come on, GSX. What's the matter with you? Bloody passengers. That's the trouble. Fuel's nearly done. Let's check out the window. Have they disappeared yet? Yes, they have. That means cargo will be any moment. Any moment. So that's cool. Yeah, I want to try Sim Update 2. It looks really cool. Here it comes. Brilliant. Insane realism. Another day, another GSX weirdness. Right, let's get some charts up real quick. So we are up here. Stand 563 and 26 left is in use. So we'll be taxiing, I would presume, Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa, Alpha Sierra or Alpha November for Mike 1 or Alpha 1, I would presume. And then we're off on the Novma 1 X-ray departure, obviously yet to be cleared by ATC, so that's potentially going to change. Out to Southampton. And then over the channel we go. In on the Godin 1 Charlie. Arrival over the airfield, back out to do a teardrop style, then in on the ILS, and then we'll fly right over where I was on holiday. I think I stayed sort of there. Had a very happy time watching the planes come into land. You got audio stuttering. You're not running frame gen, are you? Could be it. Could be it. Am I experiencing crashes to desktop on Sim Update 2? HD Gamer, I don't know yet. I haven't tried it. We are on Sim Update 1. Just the edition that everyone launched. Yeah, the public edition. We're not on any beta. It's what I'm trying to say. Very, very poorly. Tomorrow, we will give it a shout. We're going to do some testing and see what's going on with Sim Update 2. See what the VRAM's like. See if we can get FSR 3.1 to work. So that's quite a big deal for AMD users, in that we can now hopefully have native, implemented in the game frame gen for AMD users. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Melzy! Boo to you too. I assume you're saying boo to make me jump and not just booing me because of my terrible stream. I wouldn't blame you if you did, to be honest, but... Hey, aircraft loaded. Happy days. Alright, let's get down there and have a look. ATSU. AOC. Flight init. Init data request. Philip, I did not. Don't update Sim Update 2, it's killing the community folder. Yeah, I might back that up first. What website you use? I don't know. I'm not sure I understand the question. Chelsea! Premium member for 5 months. Damn. Cheers to 5 months indeed. Thanks, Chelsea. I appreciate it, mate. Gav, yes, we are on VATSIM. We are about to get our clearance. In fact, let's tune ground. We can start to listen to the comms. Seems awful quiet. What are we on? Oh, they've gone offline. Well, that'll explain it. What have we got? Just tower. Alright, 124230.
Flight zone number 1 for
There we go. I mean, where did I get the flight plan? Oh, sim brief. Always sim brief. Always sim brief.
Tower, good evening to you. EZ53 Whiskey Delta Airbus A320 stand 46. We have information Foxtrot requesting clearance Jersey.
EZ53 Whiskey Delta Gatwick Tower, good evening. Stand by number 3 for clearance.
Oh, blimey. Number 3. It's busy.
Sorry, Tower, Golf Alpha Sierra November Echo.
Golf Alpha Sierra November Echo Gatwick Tower, hello, stand by.
Might take us a minute to get out of here. just an inkling. See, this is the thing about flying in the daytime. You basically got the run of the place, haven't you? Right, let's put our initial climb in as per the charts, and if we need to adjust, we can.
353, report your aircraft type as the number.
737.
That's all good, Chelsea, don't worry. I mean, it's mostly on me as well, like I've been a bit inconsistent lately.
353, thank you. Cleared to Faro, North 1 X-ray departure, squawk 7677.
Cleared to Faro on number 1 X-ray departure and score 7677 for Ryanair 353.
Runner 353, correct?
Right, let's give them a buzz.
Solenia Monjulu TG6 Yankee Lima.
G67 Yankee Lima, welcome to Gatwick, taxi stand 49 right, 5 Juliet, Sierra and Lima.
No, I've not sorted out New Sky yet, was.
Juliet Sierra Lima stand 49 right, TG6 Yankee Lima.
E45 Foxtrot November via Mike 1, the surface wind 010 degrees 7 knots, runway 26.
Let's do that now, shall we, before I forget?
Cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left, EZ45 Foxtrot Victor.
Speedbird 48, hold Alpha 1.
Speedbird 48, hold Alpha 1.
Griffin 6, Juliet November, report your aircraft type and stand number.
Airbus A320, stand 16.
Hey Charlie, Matt Wards, how are you?
Griffin 6 November, correction 6.
Have I done a New Sky video?
Jersey, North 1 X-ray departure, squawk 4453.
No, you say it, Melzy, maybe I haven't.
Good Jersey, North 1 X-ray, squawk 4453. Griffin 6, Juliet November.
Hey Van.
Griffin 6, Juliet November, thank you, correct. Break, Golf Alpha Sierra November, Echo Gatwick Tower, hello, pass your message.
Hello, Golf Alpha Sierra November Echo, Cessna 172, Red Hill to Gatwick, 1 POB, just north of the aerodrome, press zone entry for circuits.
Golf America, confirm the intention was circuit.
Yes, please, although we'll probably only do 1 or 2.
Roger. Griffin 6-9 Hotel Gatwick Tower, hello, stand 3-1 push and start approved, face west.
No, we're not on Sim Update 2 yet. That's tomorrow's job.
Griffin 6 Hotel.
Golf Alpha Sierra November Echo, you're cleared to enter the Gatwick control zone from the north, not above altitude 1,500 feet VFR on the Gatwick QNH 1023 and squawk 7,000.
Golf November Echo, cleared to enter the Gatwick control zone from the north,
Oh, maybe I should do a video then, Melzy.
feet VFR, 7 hour, squawk 1 QT 1023.
Golf November Echo, correct, route direct the field, report the field in sight.
Field in sight now, Golf November Echo.
Golf November Echo, Roger, remain north of the north terminal.
North of the north terminal, Golf November.
245 Fox.
I was literally just about to press the button to talk.
Just receiving direct the field. Unfortunately, there is no further ATC. Monitor Unicom 122 days delay. Bye bye.
Copy traffic and over Unicorn, thank you. Easy for 5 extra Victor.
Speedbird 48 via Alpha 1, the surface wind 010 degrees 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Speedbird 48 cleared for takeoff, runway 26 left.
Tower, good evening, AirNOTT 232, stand 563, Foxtrot on board, type A320, looking for clearance 2 knots, please.
AirNOTT 232, Gatwick Tower, hello, stand by number 2 for clearance, break easy 53, Whiskey Delta, report your aircraft type and stand number.
Aircraft type Airbus A320, stand 46.
Easy 53, Whiskey Delta, cleared Jersey, Northbound X-ray departure, squawk 2021.
Clearance to Jersey, November 1 X-ray departure, squawking 2021, and we're ready for push and start. Easy 53 Whiskey Delta.
Easy 53 Whiskey Delta, stand 56, correction 46, push and start approved.
Scar, cheers to the follow.
Push start approved, face west, easy 53 Whiskey Delta.
Tower Air 19 Alpha, stand 52 Mike with Foxtrot, we are a Boeing 737-8 West Alpha Grand.
So 19er Alpha, good evening, cleared, Kefla Vic, Lamborn 6 Mike departure, squawk 7731.
Why are we waiting? We've got to wait for ATC.
Departure 7731 for 19 Alpha.
So 19 Alpha, correct, break, knock 232, apologies, say again your aircraft type and stand number.
Type A320, stand 563.
232, thank you, cleared to Nonts, it's the Northbound X-ray departure, squawk 5015.
Clear to Nonts and the November 1 X-ray departure, squawk 5015, AirNOTT 232.
AirNOTT 232, correct, to Golf November Echo, traffic is a British Airways A320 departing 26 left, report them inside.
Right, let's get squawking 5015.
6 Juliet November, stand 16, request push and start.
Griffin 6 Juliet November, stand 16, push and start approved, face east.
Any chance of facing west at all? 6 Juliet November?
Griffin 6 Juliet November, ascend, face west.
Face west, 6 Juliet November.
Right, let's quickly get this
Golf
filled in.
November Echo, report final, runway 26 left. Actually, correction, no, remain north of the field, stand by.
Cost index of 24.
Speedbird 48, unfortunately there is no further ATC available on Monitor Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
Thank you very much, 122.8, Speedbird 48, thank you very much.
Good, so we can get our departure in now on
353 on stand 567, ready for
26 left.
353, stand 567, push and start.
November 1 X-ray.
Run 353, thank you.
Golf November Echo, report ready to copy.
Into
Golf November
Nonts,
Echo ready.
ILS Zulu
Golf November
3
Echo,
on
departure
the
runway 26
Godak
left, clear
1
left hand visual
Charlie,
circuits, not above
and
altitude
we'll go
1,500 feet VFR, and squawk 7010.
Nightham. There it is.
Golf November Echo, left hand visual circuits, not about actually
I suspect we'll be Unicom most of the way.
701002 straight Golf 19.
Golf November Echo, read back correct, report final 26
Nifty.
left, number 1.
How are you?
Golf final 26 left number 1, Golf Echo.
Matt, if you check my YouTube, there's a video all about it.
Alpha 2, runway 26 left, 5 Kilo, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Scar says going back to Sim Update 1, Sim Update 2 beta unplayable. Damn. That sucks. Alright, let's send this to the MCDU. Let's do our departure performance, sync the load sheet.
Golf November Echo, final 26 left, touch and go.
Golf November Echo,
Calculate.
surface wind
That's
10
looking
degrees
good.
7 knots,
Send
runway
that to the
26 left,
MCDU.
touch and go.
Good touch and go, Golf 19.
So, init page B, that's looking good.
And easy 53 Whiskey
Checking
Delta,
over
ready
all the
for
deets.
taxi.
Easy 53 Whiskey Delta, taxi, holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Lima and Papa and Alpha
Transition
Sierra to
altitude
Alpha 2 for
6,000.
left, easy 53 Whiskey Delta.
Happy days. We might get gone in time at this rate, you never know. Nice easy straight out departure, just a slight little kink, but nothing much, just up to 4,000 feet. And then we are away. Okay, now that we've been refueled, let's get fuel pumps on. Let's get the APU on, because we are going to see if we can get gone before it gets too busy. Let's get them belted up.
Griffin 6, Juliet November, ready for taxi.
Griffin 6, Juliet November, taxi holding point Mike 1, runway 26 left, via Mike.
Wow, it's getting busy.
Mike 1, via Mike, 26 left, Griffin 6, Juliet November.
85-3, Whiskey Delta, give way to the British Airways A320, 1 on kilo.
Give way to the British Airways on Kilo, flowing on to Kilo, easy 53 Whiskey Delta.
Keep an eye on what's going on here. Should get some APU gen quite soon. There we go. There we go, there we go, there we go.
It's a 5 Alpha, stand 5, 2, push and start.
APU is available.
Facing east,
Turn the beacon light on.
9 Alpha.
And let Jet 6 take care of the show.
Golf November Echo, report final 26 left, number 1.
Final number 1, Golf 9.
Gatwick Tower, Seabird 378, request clearance A320 information foxtrot.
Seabird 378, Gatwick Tower, good evening, report your aircraft type and stand.
There's Ryanair getting ready to go.
A320, 113.
Seabird 378, thank you, cleared Dublin, Alpha 1 X-ray departure.
Clearable, thanks for the follow, mate. Appreciate it.
1417, Seabird 320.
Seabird 378, read back, right?
Golf November Echo, final 26 left.
Golf November Echo, surface wind 010 degrees 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Golf 9.
Gatwick Tower, Ryanair 445, we are on approach for ILS runway 26 left.
Station colleagues again.
Ryanair 445, we are on approach for ILS runway 26 left.
Ryanair 445, Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach 26 left.
Continue approach 26 left, Ryanair 445.
How's it going, Owen? Owen's flying from Houston to Houston. Damn.
Left line up.
From Manchester, that's a lot of haul, isn't it?
Golf November Echo vacated for south maintenance.
Golf November Echo, roger, thank you, taxi south maintenance via Yankee today.
South maintenance, Golf November Echo, thanks, sorry I couldn't stay for longer.
What you've seen is water. Yeah, I can believe that.
Station calling unreadable. Griffin 6, Juliet November, surface
Cheers for following, Owen.
010 degrees 7 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, Griffin 6, Juliet November.
Griffin 6,
Romeo Kilo, how are you?
Parking
It's
company 320
not
via Alpha 1,
Sim
runway
update 2.
26 left,
No.
line up behind.
I will be digging into it a bit tomorrow. Captain Noodle says, hey AirNOTT, I found a 7900 XTX and found the best results by limiting the frames in AMD Adrenaline with Radeon Chill and then using lossless scaling to double my 30 to 60 works great. Okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind. Appreciate it.
Gatwick Tower, good evening, this is ED16, Whiskey Mike, stand 553 with Foxtrot 1023, requesting clearance to New York.
C16 Ricky Mike, Gatwick Tower, hello, standby.
Ryanair 353 on stand at 567, ready for taxi.
Ah, that's this one. Good. I'll let this one go. And then we'll ask for our push.
Ryanair 353, taxi, Quebec Alpha, hold short
Is the chat delayed? Shouldn't be.
Taxi, Quebec Alpha, hold short Lima. Ryanair 353.
Griffin 6, Juliet November, unfortunately there is no further ATC available. Monash Unicom 122.8, bye-bye.
122.8, Griffin 6, Juliet November, bye-bye.
What flight stick do I use? It's a... Let me show you. FS Project stick on top of a Thrustmaster Ava base. There is a video on the channel. where I show you how I sort of built it and sunk it into my desk. I did a bit of 3D printing. It's all very much idiot with power tools kind of vibe.
69 hotel, surface wind 010 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 left, cleared for takeoff. Easy 53 Whiskey Delta, hold Alpha 1.
Hold Alpha 1, easy 53 Whiskey Delta.
Gatwick Tower, grüß dich.
Cheers, Isaac.
Eurowings 4 Echo Mike ILS 26 left.
Eurowings 4 Echo Mike, Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach 26 left, 1 departing ahead, surface wind 010 degrees, 7 knots.
Roger.
Yes, Irish Duo it is. We are on bat soon, buddy.
19 Alpha request taxi. Able intersection Bravo 1.
I say 19 Alpha, taxi holding point Alpha 3, runway 26 left, via Papa and Alpha November.
Papa Alpha November to holding Alpha 3 for ICE Air 19 Alpha.
Speedbird 378, requesting pushing start.
Well, if I do, go down to Nonts in France.
Start approved, face west.
Start and push approved, face west, Speedbird 378.
Rings 4 Echo Mike, surface wind 010 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 left, cleared to land.
26 left, clear to land, Eurowings 4 Echo Mike, danke.
So which day?
53, continue taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
I was blocked, mate, sorry.
Runner 353, continue taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left, via Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Cheers for subbing, Ulster. Jacob, alright? Can I recommend a flight? Yeah, you're more than welcome to recommend it. How long till departure, says Jacob? Well, it depends how long it takes us to get a word in edgeways. It's very busy here at Gatwick.
Victor Mike Kilo, Gatwick Tower.
Delta Charlie Victor Mike Kilo on final IS runway 26.
Delta Mike Kilo, Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach 26 left, number 2.
Continue approach number 2, Delta Charlie Victor Mike Kilo.
AirNOTT 232, stand 563, ready for push and start.
AirNOTT 232, stand 563, push and start approved.
Push and start approved, AirNOTT 232, thanks. Right, continue pushback. Nose right, tail left.
Release parking brakes, please.
Eurowing 69 Hotel Gatwick Tower.
Okay, let's set the chrono that side for the block.
Release parking brakes, please. All engines clear. Start at will.
Delta Mike Kilo, surface wind 010 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Alright, engines into start. Let's fire them up. I love the sounds.
Griffin 45, Yankee, stand 33 left, type 321, information Foxtrot, QNH 1023, requesting clearance to Innsbruck, please.
Griffin 45, Yankee, Gatwick
How have I turned on the APU bleed?
Mike departure, squawk 3534.
Cleared Innsbruck, Manful 1 Mike departure, squawk 3534, Griffin 45, Yankee.
Griffin 45, Yankee, correct.
Eurowings 4 Echo Mike, we are leaving.
Oh, yes, new sky. Thank you.
Rings 4 Echo Mike, welcome to Gatwick. You can expect stand 18 taxi 08 left, hold short Romeo.
Again, the hold short for Echo Mike.
Hold short.
Hey, Owen Golf, nice one. Glad you could make it.
Gatwick Tower, Ryanair 445
Right,
on ILS final before runway 26 left.
Runner 445 Gatwick Tower, continue approach 26 left, 1 arrival ahead.
1 arrival ahead, Ryanair 445.
Let's rock and or roll.
Easy 53 Whiskey Delta will be ready for immediate.
Easy 53 Whiskey Delta, roger, it's a bit closer than a minute.
Do I have a virtual airline? Yes, Carl, we do. It's on New Sky, called AirNOTT. So search us up, join us.
1.6 X-ray, thank you.
Yeah, Ray McKeela, it's cool. Nice little airport in real life as well. Been through it.
Gatwick
Tower, Alpine 62, X-ray Tango, establish ILS 26 left.
1.62 62 X-ray Tango, go around, I say again, go around, acknowledge.
That'll go around.
445, 7010 degrees, 7 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 26 left, Ryanair 445.
Unlocking gear.
Line 62 X-ray Tango, Gatwick Tower.
The strap to adjust. Do not
set flaps.
inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle.
Delta Mike, Kilo Alpha to
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Gav, this is the freeware version from flightsim.to, but let's be real, as soon as any builds bring their Gatwick out that they spoke about on Friday, I think we'll be running that.
Taxi right, 08 left, hold short for Romeo.
Just joined 1 Beta Sim Update 2. No, not yet. That's tomorrow's job.
E53 Whiskey Delta behind the arriving Ryanair 737.
Have a good look at it tomorrow, see what's what, do some comparisons, and hopefully get a video out for you guys showing you what's what. Alright.
I said 19 Alpha, hold Alpha 1.
Holding Alpha 1, I said 19 Alpha.
4 Echo Mike.
Adam, thank you for following, mate.
Stand 18 via Juliet.
Stand 18 via Juliet, Wings 4, Mike, thank you.
Fever 378, request taxi.
Fever 378, taxi Mike 1 via Mike.
Taxi Mike 1 via Mike. Fever 378.
Happy days.
53 Whiskey Delta, surface wind 020 degrees, 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
What's my opinion of the A350? I haven't used it since like the first couple of days it's been out. I sort of fell out with it a little bit, to be honest. Been really struggling to hand fly it, so I need to revisit it, but it got put in the hangar. I would, wasn't particularly pleased with it. I do have some new joystick settings from Philip that I can try, and
143 via 0
yeah,
Charlie.
Hopefully the updates have helped out a bit as well. I don't know, but it just felt like it hand flew like an absolute potato. It just, so much inertia, you just end up seesawing all the way down. Didn't really have a great time with it. Whether it's realistic or not, I don't know, but if it is realistic, I guess I don't like the A350 as a plane, regardless of whether any builds built it.
Griffin 4-5 Yankee, stand 3-3, push and start to boost face out.
Start boost face out, 4-5 Yankee.
I said 19 Alpha, surface wind 020 degrees, 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear for take.
Ryan doesn't like it much, yeah.
E53 Whiskey Delta, unfortunately there is no further ATC, Mons Unicorn 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
122 decimal 8, E53 Whiskey Delta, see ya.
Running 353 via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, line up.
Via Alpha 1, line up 26 left, line F, close me.
AirNOTT 232 on Quebec Alpha, ready for taxi.
AirNOTT 232, taxi holding point Alpha 2, runway 26 left via Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra.
Taxi Alpha 2 for 26 left by Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra, AirNOTT 232. Right. So that is Quebec Alpha, Lima, Papa and Alpha Sierra. There we go, basically where that Ryanair is now. I think that's Ryanair. From where did I buy the joystick? It's a Thrustmaster Ava base underneath, and on top it's from an A320 stick from FS Projects.
78 via Mike 1 behind the departing Ryanair 737-800. The runway 26 left, line up behind.
Fire Mike 1, line up and wait behind the Ryanair.
Runway 353, surface wind 020 degrees, 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
26 left, clear for takeoff, line F, close me, thank you.
Let's rock and roll.
117 go hello, continue approach 26 left, 1 to 5 ahead.
Griffin 1 Lima Charlie is requested push and start on stand 1.
Griffin 1 Lima Charlie, stand 1, push and start approved.
Push and start approved on gate 1, Griffin 1 Lima Charlie.
Super 378, apologies, that's a bit too close. Are you able to vacate via Bravo?
Would you vacate via Bravo, please?
19 Alpha, unfortunately nothing further, minus Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye.
22 decimal 579 Alpha, good night.
How much? The Ava base is $249, and I think I paid with the blue rubber gator because you don't have to buy that; it's optional. But I thought it looked really cool. I think it's €230 for the stick to go on top, so it's not cheap when you add it all up. But I figure this is my primary hobby, and I don't really spend a lot of money on literally anything else in my life.
552 via Sierra, then Lima Ryanair 445.
I decided why not.
Easy 117, surface wind 020 degrees 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear to
And full disclosure, Thrustmaster sent me the Ava base, so I didn't actually have to pay for that bit.
353, unfortunately there is nothing further, minus Unicom 122 decimal 8, bye-bye.
Main thread limited. Time for 9800X 3D next, boys.
378, sorry about that, you can taxi next right Alpha November, hold Alpha 3.
What Alpha 3 by Alpha November, no way to 37.
Cheers for sub, Colin.
16 Whiskey Mike, sorry about that. Stand by.
Good evening, ED63 Hotel November, ready to check please.
ED63 Hotel November, Galaxy, hello, readability 5.
Go on, EasyJet. Land it. Land it.
Roger that, ED63 Hotel November at the 23 with information golf on board. Requesting clear up to Jersey.
ED63 Hotel November, Roger, stand by. Speed,
I didn't quite get to the touchdown. Gutted.
8, via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, line up.
Ah!
Alpha 1, 826 left line up. 231.
16 Whiskey Mike, are you able for the Borkner 1 X-ray departure?
Yes, Owen, we are in freeway version of Gatwick.
Take that.
Pretty good for a freebie, this one. Alright, so the only way I can mess this up is if I go onto the runway, not Alpha Sierra.
Whiskey Mike, thank you. You're cleared to Jersey. Correction, sorry. You're cleared to Menorca. It's the Bogner 1 X-ray departure, routing Bogner. Name 6122 Benbow. Up Yankee 47 to Drake, and then there's filed and the Squawk 2261.
Bogner 1 X-ray, then Lima 612 to Benbow, then Yankee 47 to Drake, and then that's filed.
Okay, Alpha November.
16 Whiskey Mike, correct. Break, speed bird 378, surface wind 0, correction 020 degrees 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Runway 26 left, clear for takeoff, 231.
ED63 Hotel November, say again your aircraft type.
Stand 112 and A320.
63 Hotel November, thank you, clear Jersey, North 1 X-ray departure, Squawk 0250.
Clear to Jersey, North 1 X-ray departure, Squawk 0250, 60 November.
63 Hotel November, read back right.
definitely main thread limited here at Gatwick, aren't we?
Gatwick Towers, speedbird 241, mic check.
Speedbird 241, Gatwick Tower, hello, readability 5.
Speedbird 241, looking to pick up IFR with Foxtrot to Manchester.
Speedbird 241, report your aircraft type and stand number, please.
Roger, Speedbird 241.
Nation calling, say again. Easy 117, taxi second, right, Juliet, hold short, Sierra.
Joseph, we are headed to Nonts in France.
Speedbird 378, unfortunately there is no further ATC, Monash Unicom 122, decimal 8, bye-bye. Up 232 via Alpha 1, runway 26 left, line up.
Line up at weight 26 left, fire Alpha 1, AirNOTT 232. Come on.
4-5 anchor this taxi.
Griffin 4-5 Yankee, taxi holding point. Alpha 3, runway 26 left, fly Kilo Alpha, Kilo Papa and Alpha November.
Fully plan Alpha 3 on the 26 left, Kilo Alpha, Kilo Papa and Alpha November, 4-5 Yankee.
And up 232, surface wind 020 degrees 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 26 left, AirNOTT 232. Alright, what's going on here then? I'm stuttering. Be that dratted main thread again.
Easy 117, continue taxi stand 560 via Juliet, Sierra, Lima and Quebec Alpha.
Alright, everyone ready?
Gatwick traffic, Griffin 6 Delta Golf, established, localized at 26 left.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Griffin 6 Delta Golf, Gatwick Tower, hello, continue approach 26 left, 1 departing ahead.
Continue approach, Griffin 6 Delta Golf.
Okay. Thrust set. SRS. Not loving these rudder pedals as ever, but what are you going to do? Okay, up and away. Positive climb, gear up.
E16 Whiskey Mike after the company, taxi right to left behind, you want to kick back up and stand 556.
Hey, Gamer Clark, how you doing? I gotta get you some better rudder pedals.
Griffin 6 Delta Golf, surface wind 020 degrees 5 knots, runway 26 left, clear to land.
Clear to land, Griffin 6 Delta Golf. Clear to land 26 left.
Okay, leave us to climb.
And on 232, unfortunately there is no further ATC, Monash Unicom 122, safe on 8, bye-bye.
Go to Unicom, thanks for service, AirNOTT 232.
Bed 378, Gatwick Tower, hello, visibility 5.
Didn't catch a word of that. Gatwick traffic, AirNOTT 232, departing Gatwick 26 left on the Nodma 1 X-ray departure, 3,500 feet.
London traffic, good evening, Iberia 3166 inbound Oakham, flight level 90 for ILS runway 30, final 7 left.
Alright, let's get the autopilot on a second. Oops.
Choose from our fresh selection available today. Full details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase a selection of beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all major credit and debit cards.
Limited by main thread. I can feel a 9800 X3D coming on. Let's finish the job properly, eh? Oh, game mechanic, that's too bad. That's too bad. Bye UK, bonjour France, indeedy. Steve, cheers for the follow. Thank you, mate. What are my thoughts on the FCU from Winwing, says David in TikTok chat. Never used it, to be honest with you, so I don't really have any thoughts. What I have here is the FCU Cube from Wingflex, which I have used. And I like it a lot. And annoyingly, I don't think I plugged it in for tonight. Really should have done that. Okay, let's get flight level 270 dialed in, put it into managed. What's happening, Wasp? With the Phoenix having trouble in Sim Update 2? It's a shame. Off and done. Right, inbound Novma, then we should start to climb. So basically heading down to Southampton, we'll make a turn, we'll have the Isle of Wight on our left. We'll be good to go. There we go. Thrust climb. I'll give it a go tomorrow. I'm going to spend some time tomorrow in the day seeing what it's like, do some comparisons, see if the VRAM is any different, see if we can get FSR 3.1 to work with frame gen, report back to you on all of that good stuff. And we should be good. Daryl Baxter has joined in TikTok chat. Blimey.
Griffin, Silver Golf inbound main turning phase for ILS 26.
Right, standard pressure. Let's disarm the brakes. How long until we reach Blood Gulch? Soon. TM. I'll be honest, I'm still not over the fact that you skip cutscenes in Halo, Baxter. To be honest, that's Bang out of order, that is. Bang out of order! As they say. There's the Isle of Wight. Also, everyone is ducking the update until a new patch because of the memory logging news. What memory logging news? What have I missed there? What have I missed? In the A321 seems to work. They've enabled memory logging, so it's going to be a bit less FPS. Oh, okay. How long are we going to stream? Well, I'm hoping that when we get to Nonts, we can turn around. I'm tempted to fly back to Bristol, to be honest with you. Don't know why, just this afternoon I was like, I want to fly Bristol. I haven't flown Bristol in a while. So I thought, we'll make use of Gatwick, because it had some good ATC online. And, oh look, towers on Bristol. Bloody hell. And there's loads of little planes doing circuits. How cool is that? Well, they're going to have to get out of my way when I come through. Bristol approaches on as well, Bristol radar. Awesome, well hopefully they're still online by the time we get a wriggle on back from Nonts, and then see how we go. Looking to get JF Piper Arrow. I've got to be honest, Gamer Clark, I don't know a flipping thing about any of that stuff, like any GA stuff. Like, people talk to me about it and I'm just like, what? Like, if it's not an Airbus or a Boeing, I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Which is really weird, because you'd think that I would be super into it, given that, you know, I like planes and all that stuff. Chat, you've distracted me. I'm turning off my lights, how could you? But it just doesn't... I don't know, it just doesn't seem to do a lot for me, that side of aviation. Like, my father-in-law, he's got a PPL, and been for a flight in a Cessna, and it was great. It was a wonderful experience, but it doesn't give me the same buzz as even just being a passenger on like an EasyJet plane, you know? And I'm not entirely sure why that is. It feels like they're at odds with one another, those two things. I think it's just like the power that these things have, paired with the finesse that they can fly with. I think that's probably what most of it is. Whereas, like, yeah, the Cessnas and that, it's like, well, they're only small, so of course they can, you know, do that. I don't know. Don't know. Phoenix, Heathrow, Sim Update 2, FSR frame gen, wish me luck, insta crash. So it would seem that Navigraph Charts with the VATSIM overlay is still a bit buggy, because I can see 3 aircraft in this area. If I look at map.vatsim.net, and I can only see 2 on here. There should be one heading south. Greetings from Brazil, damn it. That's a minute or two away from me. I really hope Tower stays online until we get back. It's unlikely though, isn't it? All the little GA aircraft are so cool. So cool. What's going on down here? There's quite a few of them down here. Looks like it'll be Unicom all the way down to Nonts. That suits me. Alright, let's let the scumbags out and back. Better let them use the toilets if we're going to charge them for overpriced drinks, I suppose. Right, 14 miles still to climb. We'll be there at 18:03 because we've fiddled the time. It's currently 17:20. So 40 minutes we should be wheels down at once. Beautiful. Haven't done Wordle yet today. We'll do that in a minute. Got to get me Wordle in. Oh, all this streaming at night makes me tired. Getting old. Right. Let's go with outer. Lots of vowels. Get the vowels in, shall we? What? Oh, really? Well, that doesn't help, does it? What about deals? Oh, okay, that's good. Something else? Smile? Oh. So S something EL. Smell would be the obvious one, wouldn't it? But spell? Can't be 2 hours then, can it? Shelf? Running out of ideas now. Come on. Come on, come on. Yes! What a hero. What an absolute hero I am. Too easy. Next. I did not know about the BatSim overlay. How useful is that? Yeah, well, yeah, when it works. So quite often it doesn't show all the aircraft. So I had a big problem a couple of weeks ago coming into Heathrow. I was looking at this and I was sort of like looking at all the traffic coming in and I was like, okay, everything's great. I was about to line up on the runway and then I heard about a KLM that was joining the approach, and I was like, well, I can't see any KLM. I go to map.vatsim.net, VatSim, which redirects to VatSim radar, and then all of a sudden I could see that plane, and I was like, oh god. Like, if I'd known about that plane 5 minutes ago, I really could have handled that differently. So much so that Wasp in chat made the effort to make a screenshot and turn it into a meme in the Discord. I'm thinking about getting that printed as a canvas for the front room, to be honest with you. I'm sure my wife will love that. We will, we'll never speak of that again. Is that Concorde on the ground? I don't know. I didn't even look. Oh, yeah. There is a Concorde. How cool is that? Yep, so we're never talking about that again. We're never talking about Dublin at Link 4. We're never talking about the following day on as we came into Heathrow, where I almost ran an A380 off the runway. We're not talking about any of that. Are we, Wasp? You normally play chess. I normally play Transport Tycoon, to be honest. On which subject? I want to see how my world's doing. Where is it? Oh man, what a beautiful game this is. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it. Right, where's my little world? Which one was I? Was it Plinville? I think it was. I'll know when I see it. What an incredible time to be alive. How do I say that? Charisios? Thank you for the sub on YouTube. Apologies if I butchered your name pronunciation. I'm very bad at pronouncing things, as you might have guessed. I do apologise. There we go. Right, let me just run something by you all a minute. I did ask about this the other day. Where is it? 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 Is this it? Yes! So I was designing a little scene for OBS. And the idea is that when we're in cruise and when there's like not a lot going on, we could switch to the AirNOTT in-flight entertainment system, where on the left we'll keep our views. So we've got a little map at the bottom, we've got the yoke cam, we've got a view of the plane in flight, we've got my ugly mug at the top, and then we've got our screen, USB charging for your convenience, and obviously this bar at the top here will have our flight details that you can currently see at the moment. Obviously I just put a screenshot of God of War in there, I don't know why. Realistically it's going to be Transport Tycoon all day long. So I'm thinking of building that and trying it. I did suggest it in the Discord and I got quite a bit of pushback, but I don't know. It's a long time. If you're on like a long flight, it's a... I mean, you've got to have something to do. I can't just sit here and be like the whole time, you know. I've got... Don't know. Don't know. So I'm going to build the scene in OBS in a little while. We'll see how it goes. You can only try these things, can't you? How far till top of Doodad? 95 miles. Have the Navigraph map on the entertainment system. Yeah, you can do that. Where are we flying? We're flying to Nonts, Martin. But yeah, thoughts welcome on that. Tell you what, let's get the... There we go. Now we can keep track of our miles to the top of descent. Right, could really do with moving some wood. There we go. Now I want to go to this sawmill. Well, that's not very far. We're not going to get very much money, are we, for that? Where's a faraway sawmill? Got to clock the miles up to get the money, you see. Why are there no sawmills? Here's a sawmill. Let's just go with 2 tracks for now. What a time to be alive, eh? There you go, you finally discovered what long haul sim is doing, cruise. We're not even doing long haul today and I can't resist already. Right, where am I going? Basically, straight on up. Is it Alt? No. Shift? No. Control? There we go. Control. Let's do a diagonal. Oh, I missed a bit. I took too much then, damn it. Crash Adat stops all over the place in Sim Update 2. There's one streamer that has a similar thing. Do I have GSX passengers enabled? Oh. I don't know, actually. I mean, they walk on, but I know they made a big fuss when it came out. Like, yeah, the usual nonsense that you get when anything like that comes out on the flight sim community, like insane realism, blah blah blah. It's like, yeah, that is not insane realism. That looks like absolute trash. Where these like stick figures like walk onto the plane and then just like disappear when they vaguely walk into the sidewall of the aircraft. It's like, yeah, I can do it without that crap, thank you. Let me know when you've done it right. I do sometimes wonder if we as a sim community are a little bit on the gullible side. Just like maybe we need to be like, no, when stuff like that comes out. Who's that? ULF Dog! Thank you for following on Twitch. Or maybe I should have said of dog. I don't know. I don't know. Right, enough Transport Tycoon. Let me turn to my destination data. Hopefully the engines don't fail on us like they did the other day. That was interesting, wasn't it? 1024, 11 degrees. One, 0, 2, 4, 11 degrees, and it's variable. What was it? Variable at like 1. Basically no wind, which is slightly alarming for my excuses. We're watching your videos, love them, thanks mate. I'm glad they've helped somebody, that's the main thing. That's the main thing. 273 is the decision height in Barrow, and that is our destination data done. Let's just have a quick review of the charts and Mo, shall we? So we're coming in by Godon, Nightham, we need to be below 10,000, then we're going to transition at Nightham, head into the airfield, and then make our way around. Rick, cheers for following, mate. Beyond ATC have released a fix. What's happened to Beyond ATC? Oh, they've done an update already for Sim Update 2 crashing. That's awesome. I mean, I wouldn't put the same thing past Phoenix. They're usually pretty damn good, aren't they? I mean, look at what happened when the Sim launched. It was like, it seemed like the very next day almost, or not the very next day, but very soon after. It's basically like, oh yeah, it works in 24. It's like, damn. But that was quick. That was quick. Where are we flying right now? We're flying down to Nonts in France. Sidestick is from FS Projects, on top of an Ava base from Thrustmaster. That's good going though, isn't it, from beyond ATC, flipping heck. Like, Both, update, out, fixed. Yeah, as I love GSX for pushback. And, you know, it's kind of cool, I guess, that the bus turns up and people get off of it, but I live without that. Do I recommend the Boeing yoke? Yeah, I do. Yeah, it's a lovely bit of kit. The Sidestick is from FS Projects. Let me bring up the website because a few people have been asking. I'll show you quick. I should be on commission from FS Projects. That being said, I can't get their website to load. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Hang on, let me drag my browser over. Here we go. So I bought this one for the HOTAS, Thrustmaster HOTAS, but it does work with the Ava base as well, obviously, as I'm proving because I'm doing it. Ursa is better. What, you mean the Windwing one? I wouldn't have said so, no. Never tried it, but I'm guessing it probably isn't, given this price point. So you can choose captain, first officer. That was a big thing for me. I wanted a left-handed Airbus stick. And this is like the best way to get one. Does it work with the TCA stick? No. No. It's, you need to have like a magnetic HOTAS base from Thrustmaster, aka the Warthog base. Or it also works with the Ava base. That's what I've got, Thrustmaster Ava base. Hey Trevor, how you doing? It works with the Moser base as well, Wasp, does it? It's good to know. Right, 29 miles to top and drop. How are we doing for frames? 12.6 gig of VRAM. This is with auto FPS as well. Which begs the question, what is auto FPS doing? Terrain level of detail of 200. Nice. Definitely feels like we need a 9800 X3D now, doesn't it? It's like we've just moved the problem onto the main thread. What's so shocking, AC? That's about right for Flight Sim. Sim Update 2 Beta was released earlier. Yeah, I'm going to dig into it a bit tomorrow. Although, listening to all of you lot in chat, you're not having a lot of luck, so it makes me glad that I'm not flying it right now. Oh look, people have been sending me roses on TikTok. Sorry guys, I missed all that. What is a rose on TikTok then? I'm never quite sure what this stuff is. can give it one more shot. 7 crashed to desktops already. Oh, okay. The thing is, Trevor, what bothers me is that at the moment that it says we are main thread limited, and it's flicking between that and GPU limited. Because look, GPU takes 15, 16 milliseconds to render a frame to do its part of the equation. Main thread is similar. So it could be that I just get limited by GPU. And I'm not really any further forward. That being said, at Gatwick earlier we were struggling, weren't we, to keep above 30, so on that basis I suppose it'd be good to keep us up in the 40s and the 50s, and if I can get FSR 3.1's frame gen to ensure a stable tear-free 60, you never know, we might be in business. Yeah, you need to, yes Frost, we have indeed. In fact, there's a video today where we featured it. Okay, 5 miles. What's the plan coming down? 270 down to 10,000 or beneath 10,000 at Nightham. 3,000. Well, it seems we're on Unicom. Let's enjoy ourselves. Let's be lazy. Yeah, we're in 4K. But you've got to keep in mind that even if we were in 1080p, we probably wouldn't have got a lot more, because we're going to be main thread limited pretty darn quick. No frame gen. Not at the moment. This is just raw, out of the card, onto the screen. No funny business. No messing. The thing is with frame gen, they're not real frames, they're not really, it feels smoother, or it appears smoother, but it won't feel smoother. Like if you're at a very bad frame rate to start with, it's not going to cure it for you. I think people get confused by that quite a lot. Went on New Sky, I couldn't find my airline anymore. Oh. I hope it's still there. It's still here. Real frames only. Yeah, I mean, in an ideal world, if I could be getting 60 FPS at all times, which seems wild, doesn't it? Could you imagine, like, ever not getting 60 FPS in, like, Call of Duty or Counter-Strike or whatever it is you're playing? Trouble is, Trevor, even if you're getting 19 FPS at Heathrow, your joystick inputs are still being sampled at 19 frames a second, i.e. 19 times a second. So your ability to control the plane hasn't improved one bit. It looks smoother to your eyeballs. Cry when I don't get 400 FPS on Counter-Strike yet. Been there. What bothers me about frame gen is that really it generates frame number 1, holds it, generates frame number 2, holds it, generates frame 1.5, which is like your frame gen frame, slots that in the middle, then you get to see the frames, but then of course you're actually delaying frame number 2, i.e. the frame with the new game data, hitting your eyeballs. So I don't mind it as a smoothing technology, but I don't really think of it as like honest to goodness frames. Blame Asobo, don't we all? Poor Asobo, they get the blame for everything, don't they? Don't have a 4080, I did. Only getting 50 FPS. Yeah, I mean, we are in 4K Ultra. Am I running frame gen in 24? Not at the moment. No, this is just the 7900 XTX spitting out frames like nature intended. Yeah, still got the 4080. Not entirely sure what to do about it. Do I sell it? Do I keep it for content? I mean, at the moment, I'm just literally looking at it, sat on my desk. And yes, I know how crazy that sounds. It ain't lost on me. What monitor do I use? It's not even a monitor, it's a TV. It's a LG 43-inch piece of junk TV. Really. Like, if you were to go into, like, I don't know, if you're in the UK, if you were to go into Curry's, look at the 43-inch LG TV that's about £300, that's 4K, 60 Hz, no variable refresh rate. It's that one, but like from 3 years ago. Sell it, even though you'd personally never get an AMD card. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been on Team Red for years and years and years. Of course, I did remember to strap passengers in prior to top of descent. Only thing that gives me pause from selling it is that I'm trying to grow my tech channel. It's only got 2,500 subs, but the videos I've done on it have done quite well. It's definitely been... well, saying quality over quantity sounds a bit big-headed, but I've not been like spamming the channel with content in the hope that something sticks. I've just been very much like, if I've got something to say, I'll say it, and I'll make a video. Like, for example, I was going to make a video about Half-Life 2 RTX. Can't do that on an AMD card. I wanted to make a video about GTA 5 Enhanced Edition with all the ray tracing. Be quite relevant to include the 4080 Super on that. There's a new Doom game coming out that's got mandatory ray tracing. Be quite good to try the 4080 on that alongside the 7900 XTX. So that's my thought. Maybe I could start gradually building up a bit of an armoury of graphics cards and be able to offer people some help and advice. Let them know what they can expect. Various bits of hardware. So that's why I say keep it. If it was just me, if all I did was sin, I'd probably ditch it. Probably sell it. Sell both and get a 5090? Yeah. Trouble is, I'm still going to need to probably put £1,000 towards that, aren't I? With 5090 street pricing. That being said, selling the 4080 would fund a 9800X 3D platform upgrade. did have some guy email me saying if ever I did upgrade my 4080 Super, it'd mean a lot to him if I gave him the card. I was like, you what? It's like, yeah, I tell you what would mean a lot to me as well. £1,000 in my bank account. How's the Boeing yoke going? The Velocity one, flight yoke, but at 3D printed add-ons in this guy on Etsy, but it feels so stiff looking to change. I really like it. I really like this yoke. Like, I know Windwing showed off their, you know, all singing, all dancing, force feedback thing, but my word, I dread to think what the price of that's going to be. Surely it's got to be 4 figures, right? No worries, Romeo Kilo. Alright. Lights. What's the Moser? The Moser is a joystick-based force feedback, I believe. If you don't have any rudder pedals yet, Scar, I'd really recommend it. Oh, the Moser yoke, yeah. That looks like a, what do they call it? It's like on a pole, isn't it? Like, so you sort of push and you sort of pull the yoke. Whereas what I really like about this is that it's pendular, so it sort of anchors down here to mimic the feeling of it anchoring from the floor like it would do in like a real aircraft, like a commercial jet. Changes the game for me personally. $769 for the base yoke, and then $159 full yoke down. It's a lot in it. Coming up on Nonts now then. Any recommendations for rudder pedals? I can't really recommend many because I haven't tried many. I've got Logitech ones and they're okay for the money, but I do struggle with them. They're starting to feel a bit scratchy and a bit worn out, maybe. Next protocol probably is some Thrustmaster TPRs. That's probably where I'm going to land, no pun intended. Right. 1024. It says 1025. Why is it saying 1024 and not saying 1025? That's apply better. Alright. Transition altitude is 5,000 feet. And around we go. Logitech wants working to take the descent out. Yeah, I might have to look into that. There be the lake. Remember walking around that? My kid whinging, but I don't want to walk around the lake. It's like, shut up, walking around the lake. Trying to have a nice time. Here we go then. So we need to be above 7,000 feet for here, then below 4.5, then 3. We're looking good. Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232, flying right hand downwind to pick up runway 03, Isla Zulu. Nonts traffic. Right, we best get approach mode on the bubble, haven't we? More drag. Yeah, yeah. Am I going to try the CRJs? Not really been my thing, that, the CRJ, to be quite honest with you. Like, no hate towards it or anything, just... That's what I'm hearing isn't exactly making me want to jump on it. Haven't they delayed it or something? Like they gave it to some streamers, now it's delayed. Am I right in saying that? I think so, yeah. Who makes it? Is it Aerosoft? Later the first... Honestly, I thought that was an April Fool's when I saw it. I was like, why are they doing that? Because if they say on the April the 1st we've released it, no one's going to believe them, are they? Like, that's just... like, bad marketing. Really bad marketing. April the 2nd. Any other day. Not April the 1st, for goodness sake. Come on, Aerosoft. Do. Okay, let's go speed 160. Smash the like button and AirNOTT will turn off both. We're not having a repeat of Ibiza. And that wasn't my fault. That was not my fault. I don't know what happened. I was like this, and I pressed this button on my Boeing yoke, which I always use to reset my camera view. So, like that. And then both engines just went boff and turned up. Oh, look at that lighting. That's looking good. Dang, golden hour. Pretty flight, cheers for the sub. Oh, look out. Rob's in chat. Troublemakers are here now. Alright, let's get approach mode. I'm going to stay 160 till 4, I think. So we should intercept the glide slope. Looks like we're about to. Yeah, there we go. Nonts traffic AirNOTT 232 established on the ILS for runway 03, 8 miles to win. Mike, the chair's decent. I like it a lot. It was about £200 cheaper than the Secret Lab, that's why I bought it, the Booley's Master. There you go, you can see it there. Yeah, it's comfy. I like it. I was really worried when I first got it because felt uncomfortable in it. But I didn't realise one of the knobs on the back sort of raises the lumbar support because it was essentially hitting the wrong place of my back. Alright, let's go to final approach speed. Missed approach altitude's 4,000. Water brakes medium. The spoilers, flaps full. Gear down. We are in business. Seatbelt sign should already be on. Yes, it is. We will turn our gear lights on. Just waiting on a bit more of a visual. Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232 on a 3-mile final runway 03. Alright, my plane. Picture looks a bit high.
500.
That looks better. 3 reds always looks better.
$300. 100 above.
4 reds isn't good.
Minimum.
Continue.
200. 100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard.
Was that a bounce? Flipping heck, yeah it was. It's a bit on the hard side, wasn't it? Come on, rudders. Come on, rudders. There we go. These rudder pedals are crap. Auto brake off, and we will trundle down. Could have been auto brake slow there, really, couldn't it? Ouch, 450 feet per minute. That was a bit hard, wasn't it? Whoopsie. New Sky will take, it was definitely a bounce for it. 100% that was a bounce. Felt like we just went a little bit to the right last minute. God. I'm just trying to get the plane to not go wherever the hell it wants with these rudder pedals. Okay, right. APU on. That was a Ryanair landing if ever I've had one. Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232, runway 03 vacated. Okay, let's find ourselves a little stand, shall we? To get the aircon on, it's getting super hot in here. Definitely getting hotter with the 7900 XTX. Definitely getting hotter.
Ladies and gentlemen, the cabin crew.
Alright, let's go for stand 4, I think we'll go for. Oh, look out, Off-World's here with the old jokes. Love it. Where are we going? Stand 4. Frame check. 14.18 gig. That's what I like to see. That means the 7900 XTX was worth it. Yeah, that landing was a bit of a doozy, wasn't it? Flipping heck. Never mind. Blame it on the 4-knot crosswind. Yeah, let's go with that. Let's go with that, shall we? Come on. There we go, that'll do. Parking brake on. APU is on, so let's turn off our engines. Close the flight, we'll see what New Sky decided to award us. Not holding out a lot of hope. And beacon light off. Alright mate, calm down, flipping heck. I got a 10 out of 10. Great touchdown, 451 feet per minute. Great conditions. Yeah, I wouldn't have said that was very good. I think I came off the glide slope and I was hard on landing. That was, all things being equal, that was pretty damn rubbish. Right, I'm going to build a flight plan real quick and we'll get ourselves back to Bristol before we call it a night, alright? Yeah, that's right, Philip. I'm going to take a look at that tomorrow. Make a little video about it. How do you move around outside the aircraft in the free camera? You might need to set default position out of the cockpit. Right, let's refile that flight plan a minute. And we'll disconnect and reconnect. Matt, I use a Xbox controller, so I don't really... Yeah, it might be a keybind you need to set up. Right, what's going on? Are they deboarding? Oh god, they are. Right, let's just reset everything. Because I can't bother to wait for GSX. Yeah. Let's reload instantly. Love it. Right, ATSU, AOC, flight init data request, that should go LFRS EGGD. There it is. Init request. Oh dear, Philip. How are you finding it, Philip? Because I'm still not convinced. I need to revisit it. Yeah, I don't know. Send that to MCDU. Let's do departure. Sync the load sheet, sync the weather. Send that to MCDU. Flight plan, we're going to go out on the runway we came in on, so that's 03. On the Bounty 4 November. Just wondering why my aircon wasn't getting very cold, and it's because I had it in dehumidifier mode. That's not good. Right, let's insert that into Bristol. We're going to go runway 27. Look at that, Bristol's still on. Runway in use 27. Happy days. Well, hopefully they stay on for us to get that. It'd be awesome if they do. Baxu 1 Alpha. Step through the route. Okay, out we go. Jolly good. We'll leave it there because I suspect we'll get vectors, and if not, we can do a direct 2. That's fine. It's not a problem. So, init page B, let's just get the wind. Building up the courage to fly VATSIM. Try and observe a flight if you're struggling. Pick someone to follow, park up next to them, connect in observer mode. They won't be able to see or hear you, as long as you don't press the push to talk. But you can see them, you can hear them. Pick someone to follow, pretend you're them, and see if you do the right thing. That's how I kind of got over it. Alright. Let's get the beacon on and ready to go, shall we? Oh. Oh man, is GSX still... Can we tell GSX to restart? Romeo Kilo, I don't know what you're talking about. Don't know what you're talking about.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback. Departure checks completed. Bypass pas incertain.
Hey Lee, you're right. Right, nose left, tail right. Lots of traffic, AirNOTT 232 pushing back from stand 4 facing northwest.
Release parking brake, please.
Captain, thanks for the follow on Twitch.
Release parking brakes. Starting push. All engines clear. Start at wheel.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
I need a Wing MCDU. I'm sure they're very good, I just don't have room for one, and it's like, I fly a lot of different aircraft, so I don't really want to have to buy a different one for every aircraft type I fly. It just feels like fundamentally not the right thing for me. I'd love to try one, but given that I stream, I kind of feel like it's maybe better that I show you guys what I'm doing virtually so you can all see it, rather than
Welcome aboard our
a washed
Airbus
out camera view
A320.
of
Please pay attention to illuminated signs and following safety procedures.
no scenery.
The
Yeah.
safety card found in your seat pocket
I don't know,
contains
certain airports
important
you can get away with it.
information about exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets, and the brace position, which you must.
Release the parking brakes. Unlocking gear.
No altitude restrictions, so 360 goes in the window. Cyberplay, cheers for following. Or subbing, I should say. Oh, you got yours, Lee, did you? Would you get the Airbus one? Well, obviously you did, said MCDU. Duh. Yeah, I forget I said that.
The truck disconnected. Bypass bar lost. Left is clear. Right is clear.
APU bleed off. APU off. Taxi light on. Now, where are we gonna taxi? We're going to runway 03 via Nonts traffic AirNOTT 232 taxiing to runway 03 via Romeo Delta, Romeo 2 and Romeo 1. Nonts traffic. Set the trim. Check in on the cabin. Good. How you doing, Turbo? Where's the FSR 3.1 post for Microsoft Flight Sim? Calm down, Callum, it's coming. Relax. I'm on it. That's tomorrow's job. I won't let you down, Callum. You can rely on me. That's if I can get the sim to boot, because I'm hearing lots of funny stories about that tonight, so... We shall see. Yes, we are using VATSIM. Paul. Oh shoot, I need to update my thingy. There we go. LFRS to EGGD. We're heading back to Bristol from Nonts in France. And we might get a bit of Bristol Tower, you never know. You know what, I'm finding it quite difficult with these CFMs tonight to get the taxi speed just right. The IAEs, you have to like almost like an automatic car, you've almost got to hold it on the brakes. Oh, bugger, I didn't do New Sky. Oh. If I connect to VATSIM on flight gear, I can see you. You should be able to. Yeah, if we're both on VATSIM, doesn't matter what platform you're on. Honestly, Volanta need to sort out a VA. They really do. Sort out some VA software. They could clean up the amount of money they could make from premium subs if they paywalled it behind a premium sub. To join a VA, to fly for a VA, to own a VA. Premium sub, I would sign up all day long. And I'm willing to bet a lot of you would too. Are we doing career? No, we use New Sky. Well, I say we use New Sky. We should be using New Sky, but right now I forgot to turn it on. I wonder if I can quickly schedule a flight in it real quick. I've scheduled it. I'm going to start the flight at the risk of being penalised, but at least then we'll get something. What's the app I use to connect to VATSIM? It's called vPilot. Stick is a Thrustmaster Airbus with a FS Project stick on top. I saw the rudder pedal issue. Not really cool, no. Sadly not. That should be the name of my second channel. Sadly not. You heard it here first. Yeah, but if you could fly for a VA in Volanta, and there was like loads of awards, almost like PlayStation trophies, Xbox achievements, you could like compare yourself to all your friends, who's flown the most miles, who's had the best landings, who's the best one in the VA, blah 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 blah. I bet people would love that. Volanta, if you're watching, Orbex, come on, let's do it. But I can't even keep it straight on a taxiway. What chance do I stand when landing an actual plane? Ah! X-Pac, cheers to the follow. Appreciate you. Right. Weather is looking good, isn't it? Let's get my ducks in a row here. Landing lights on, strobe on, take off, runway turn-offs. Tara, start the clock. Just check no one else is coming. Doesn't look like it, it's very quiet. Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232 lining up 03. Alright Ben, why is everyone using the A320? Because Phoenix do a really good A320 and it works in Flight Sim 24, would be my guess. That'd be my guess. Hey Libya. Can't wait for PMDG. Yeah, me too, Reaper. It's gonna be awesome. Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232, taking off runway 03 on the Balney 4 November departure. Nonts traffic.
Polletea to Lima November, Nonts traffic, taxiing on the Romeo for runway 03.
Alright. Everyone ready? We're veering off the runway because I wasn't looking. Holy balls. Right, what's going on here? Come on, Rudder Pedals, this is your moment. There we go. Rotate. Gear up. Let's make that turn to the left. Levers into climb. Beautiful. EP1 on.
Voilà, de novembre, Thrustmaster, 033.
Nonts traffic, AirNOTT 232, airborne 3,500 feet. Nonts traffic.
Thank you very much.
George guys, thanks for the follow.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened whilst the seatbelt is
My backside.
We recommend that you keep your
I think I've hurt my back.
fastened whenever you are seated. Toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight
Good.
service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection.
Hey, Mr. Warthog, you're welcome. Appreciate it. Right, what's the ETA into Bristol? 19:24. What are we at now? 18. No, it's not even an hour. What's my internet speed? 900 down and 400 up. I'm going to build my own PC, which costs 1.1k with a 4060, 32 gig of RAM and 2 terabytes of storage. Cool. For Flight Sim 24? If so, you might want to consider 64 gigs of RAM. I only say that because we do get quite close to 32. Today we've stayed below it. Peak memory usage has been 31.9, but that would be a bit of a squeeze in 32. About to start to play DCS. I'm looking for a good HOTAS setup. I mean, I've reviewed the Warthog one on my channel. I haven't really looked at the throttle unit though. But Thrustmaster have sent me a Warthog. So if you want to check that out, that might be cool. Might help you out. Oh, there's also the HOTAS, is it the HOTAS 1 they call it? I've also reviewed that on the channel. Obviously that's much, much cheaper than Warthog. But if you're just getting started and you don't want to spend a fortune, then... what program is that to monitor performance? It's actually built into the sim mic. It's if you enable developer mode, then in the settings, then you can get this little bar at the top, go debug, display FPS. Super handy for telling you which component is slowing you down. So most of the time I'm limited by main thread, which is my CPU. LCFC dog, cheers for following. What aircraft, what sim? Phoenix in Flight Sim 24. Where are we flying to? Aussie, we're flying to Bristol. On which subject? Is Bristol gone offline? No, it hasn't. Mind you, they've been online for nearly 2.5 hours. They really could go offline at any point, couldn't they? Nice that we've got a 2-7 approach. How about we go 2-7? What's the wind doing? Surface wind calm. Oh dear. I feel like, at the moment, every time I try and land the Phoenix, I always end up going somewhat to the right. It's almost like when I'm pulling back on the stick, I feel like, because of my seating position, I'm pulling back but I'm pulling right. So I need to almost pull left and pull right to make it pull straight. Am I making sense? I'd be very surprised if Bristol Tower is still online by the time we get there, to be honest with you. Bit of a long shot, I think. Quite a long way away. Oh, I just felt my phone buzz and it was YouTube recommending me my own video. Hey Aussie Mac, you've come over to Twitch. Clipsy, it's a Thrustmaster Ava base underneath, so sort of underneath the desk here I've 3D printed a cradle that suspends it, and on top I've got a FS project stick. Oh, what's happened? What's happened? I just saw something go on Twitch saying thanks for getting us started. I'm confused. I'm so confused. Good evening, Flight Sim Max. How are you? What replay tool do I recommend? We've actually got one built into the sim now, haven't we? Is it this one? No. Here it is. It's the one that's got like the GTA font, isn't it? On their logo. But there's also just Flight Recorder. Any tips for settings? Yeah, Aussie, I've got videos on my YouTube channel. That is, I've got one for like a high-end rig, and I've also got one for a more kind of mid-range / high-end rig, like 3070, 5600X kind of specs. So, yeah, there's a couple of them there for 24. There's also an old one for 2020. Although I don't really stand by my advice in that one to use DLSS. I've only got Thrustmaster Captain Pack. That's alright, that's what I've had. I had that for ages. It's all good. Don't beat yourself up about that. Oh yeah, Philip says Sky Dolly for the recording as well. CJ, how you doing? We're flying up to Bristol from Nonts. Yeah, sunset's going to be sweet, isn't it? Although I'm slightly alarmed that we're going to land into Bristol at night time. Rubbish at night. Absolute crap in the dark. Phoenix is flying beautifully, as always. Well, except for the other day when we came into Ibiza, I had a double engine failure. And I had failures off. So I don't know what to tell you. Like, I was in a view. No, wait, I was in this view, I think. Just sort of enjoying the approach into Ibiza, having a natter with you guys, and then I pressed this button on my Thrustmaster yoke that I always use to reset my camera views, and it just went gadoosh, and it all just went crazy, like ding, 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 ding. It's like, but I don't have failures turned on, so I think it was a bug. Something was up. Sean, how you doing? Watching in Scotland with my son, trying to convince him to get to sleep for school in the morning. Oh, don't do that. Sorry, Sean. It's not what you wanted me to say, was it? You got to stay up till the end of the stream, surely. I'm joking. Go to bed. Yeah, I think it definitely was a bug, CJ. You're right, Derek. I know you just said it, but what side stick is that? Did I say Thrustmaster? Yeah, so underneath, hang on. Underneath is a Thrustmaster Ava base. And then on top, we have. I had it up on my screen a minute ago. This, from Flight Sim Projects. So you obviously buy the joystick base as its own thing, and then you pop this on top. Now these are built to order. I ordered mine in October and it arrived in February. So it says here that we inform our customers that orders received after 26th of Feb 25 will be processed in June. So they're built to order. They're very, very good. And you can specify left or right-handed. And for me that was a big thing because I really wanted a left-handed Airbus stick. And this was the only way to get it. That's alright, Sean. I've got you, Sean. I've got you back. Good choice of GPU. I've got the white edition. Nice. How am I finding the coil wine? Yeah, I mean, it's there. But I've got headphones on, so I don't really care. Derek, it's actually the Thrustmaster Ava base I use. Not the HOTAS magnetic one, but the stick will attach to either the Ava or the like Warthog magnetic HOTAS thing, whatever they call it. How much did all the setup cost, if you don't mind me asking? I don't mind you asking. I mean, I've never really added it up, thank goodness. I'd probably pass out if I did. I mean, you can probably add it up. Throttles 200, yoke 300 plus change, radio panels 110. This was sent to me for free by the company as a review unit, so that doesn't count. The Thrustmaster Ava base was sent to me by Thrustmaster for review, so that doesn't really count either, but that would have been 250. The stick on top was about 230 euros once you add in all the shipping and that sort of stuff. The Tobii eye tracker was sent to me, so I can't really count that, I suppose. So yeah, I don't know, probably our rudder pedals were about 100 quid. But let me be clear, you don't need all of that. Like, I don't need all of this. Like, a Thrustmaster TCA Captain's Pack and I'd be good, really, and a set of rudders. Everything else you see here is pure indulgence. When's a 4080 Super Good? Get out, Rob. Get out. I did have someone email me saying it would mean a lot to them if I would give it to them if I ever upgraded. What should my first flight on VATSID be? I want one in Europe. Max is 2 hours. I mean, Edinburgh's a good place to start. Single runway, fairly simple taxiways, and the controllers, in my experience, have always been great there. I mean, I've never had a bad controller, in fairness, like anywhere, but I think in particular, given that Edinburgh have got a bit of a reputation, they're more kind of ready for newer pilots, if that makes sense. Whereas if you joined Heathrow at like 8 PM and you start mucking about, well, not mucking about, but just getting it wrong, you're probably gonna get a bit of a, what are you doing, from the controller. Please give me all your stuff. You know what? Probably not going to do that. But yeah, depending on where you want to go from Edinburgh, really. Bergen's quite nice, just across the North Sea. Bergen's lovely, that's a beautiful approach. And again, like, nice group of ATC there. Again, single runway, simple-ish taxiways. You could go down to Bristol. I'd avoid things like Gatwick and Heathrow, and to a point Manchester, because they can get quite busy. Although, like my first flight was Gatwick to Manchester, and somehow I pulled it off, but probably avoid Amsterdam too. What about Windwing? What about Windwing, Alberpino? Nice to see you, by the way. Hope you're alright. Have I got Thrustmaster pedals? No, I've got Logitech ones, and I don't really like them. They're okay for the money, but they're just starting to feel a bit worn out. Romeo Kilo, I'll have my people reach out to your people. But yeah, a set of TPRs might be the next thing. At what point is my setup going to be done? Like, when am I going to be like, that's it, I don't need any more stuff? Ever. I don't know, is the honest answer. What do I think about Emirates? I don't really have thoughts about Emirates on a particularly strong level. Never flown with them, so I don't know. They look cool though. No, good for you, Aussie. My setup will be finished when my wife has decided I've taken it too far. Yeah, I know, but now I've got a YouTube channel. Brands will send me stuff. So it's like, it never ends. There you go, there's a lesson to you all there. Start a YouTube channel and then you get stuff. And down the rabbit hole you'll go. I think a tiller. I think Thrustmaster should make a tiller. If they can do a tiller inside of $100, they immediately have my business. Immediately. I feel like the tiller market is woefully underserved. I know it's pretty niche, but it's a single axis. I mean, they could just basically lift the tech out of their like Thrustmaster TCA stick and just put a tiller handle on it and be like, there you go. Hopefully they don't do that. Hopefully they'd actually do a bit more, but They must have some parts lying around that they could like Frankenstein something together without needing to go through too much of an R&D process. Again, not suggesting they do. Work hard on it, Thrustmaster, but come on. Is that the handle they use for taxi? Yeah, that's right. That's the one. Again, not sure where I'd put it. I'd maybe have to make like another extension out here. It sort of like fits it all on. Oh lordy. Any flights planned for tomorrow? Oliver, at the moment, my plan for tomorrow is to see if I can do some testing with Sim Update 2. And if by sort of 10, 11 o'clock it looks like it's all going belly up, I'll probably go live. How long's the flight? Not very long. It's only up to Bristol from France. I mean, we can see the south coast of... is that Devon or Cornwall? Devon. There. Due into Bristol... Ignore the times, they're wrong because I've adjusted the time of day. Due into Bristol 19:24 and it's now 18:58, so half an hour we'll be on the ground. I'll be left from Nonts, Twitch skies. I'm still not entirely sure what happened with Twitch. I saw a thing saying like, here we go, something started, and loads of you started chatting for the first time. I'm still not entirely sure what happened, because I got no other notification other than that. What are the main things coming to Sim Update 2? Well, the thing I'm most interested in is VRAM usage and just RAM usage, so kind of performance testing, and also for me now I've got a 7900 XTX FSR 3.1, as in frame generation. I would very much like to test that. I'm slightly peeved that I released my video when I did today, and I did a whole section about frame generation, being like, you know, what's going on with it. And then today that dropped, which I wasn't expecting. I mean, in fairness, Philip, actually, if it does all go belly up, I might abandon ship and start benchmarking my 4080. I need to get benchmarks out of it in all the games that I have in my benchmark test suite for the tech channel, because then that puts me in a situation where if I wanted to, I could sell it, and I've got all the data out of it, and then I can compare and contrast it to other cards. Triple 7 will be on its way at some point, Twitch guys. It's gone into beta now, I think. What stick is that? Thrustmaster Overbase with an FS Project stick attached to it on top. If any of you are interested in how I made it, there is a video on the channel. So I sort of embedded it into the desk. Bit of a DIY vlog. Oh, I'm so tired. Graveyard shift, eh? Oh, yeah, Dan even said that. Sorry, Dan, I missed you in chat. I don't know if you're still there. Do I enjoy flying the Salty? Don't really fly it that often, to be honest. Yeah, you're right, Romeo Kino, I do. Right, let's put this in. One 024. Wait, what? Oh, I did that wrong. 1024. 10 degrees. It's variable at 2 knots, was that? Yeah. And init page, fuel on board, 58, 54.7 plus 3.5, 54.7, so that's 58.2, 61.2. Medium auto brake should get us stopped in time. Barry, thanks for the sub. How does my autopilot go at perfect speed without setting it on the auto throttle? So if you look, the speed has got a dot to the right. That means the plane is managing it for us. An auto throttle is on and the throttle is in the climb gate, so that's basically telling the plane, you deal with it. And at the moment, that is the speed it's trying to achieve. I hope for lower VRAM. I mean, I hope for lower VRAM for all of you, but at the same time, I'm like, I've just upgraded to a 7900 XTX. So I kind of hope that I'm proved right in that I should have done that. I mean, in a way, like, if it turns out the 4080 all of a sudden gets a new lease of life, if it can all live within 16 gigs of VRAM, no problems ever. I mean, I can flip the 7900 XTX. And no, I'm not giving it away. Bunch of freeloaders. $38 miles for top of the set. Clever Airbus indeedly. It's amazing, isn't it, how much complexity there is going on, but actually you've just got these 4 dials and a few buttons that just do it all. It's amazing, really. I didn't let the passengers out. Right, we'll let them out for a quick wee before we go down. Oh, don't say that, Philip. No. When is the 737 coming to 24? The 777's coming first, as far as I'm aware. Don't know about the 73, that's going to come after. Because I think it's going to get a bit of an update in the process, because it's, it's 2.5 years old, it's getting a bit long in the tooth, so I think PMDG want to spruce it up a little bit at the same time that they bring it to 24. Yeah, I'd be into an A320. I'd be well up for that plane. I would be well up for that. There's Devon. There it is. I'll be flying out of Innsbruck actually in April. Ah, not Innsbruck, Bristol to Innsbruck. Flying to Innsbruck, can't wait for that. Yeah, damn rightly. Do I use SPAD next for my radio stack? Yes, Barry. Yeah. Look at that, we're making pretty good time. Just gone 10. I could be in front of the telly by 11:15. No red wine tonight though. It's a dry old house at the moment. Yeah, Twitch guys, that's a good call. An A220 in the sim. I could go for that. I could go for that. Who was it who made that originally? Was it Embraer or was it... what's the other one? Did like Airbus have to like buy them out or something? I've just joined. I assume you've already discussed Sim Update 2. Yeah, and I'm damn glad I didn't update for tonight's stream, otherwise we'd be in a spot of bother, wouldn't we? Jaden, we're going to Bristol, so really not far. We're looking at Devon now, so the southwest of England, just coming up over, is that Bury Head? And then we're going to head over Exeter Airport. Right, start our descent down to 5,000. Bristol Tower's online. Approach has gone offline though, I think. Still got tower though. Bristol traffic, AirNOTT 232 inbound, Bravo Hotel Delta, beginning our descent now from flight level 360 into Bristol for the ILS 27. Bombardier, of course it was, Callum. Of course it was. It was the C series. So will like all of the autopilot stuff be Airbus-y, or will it be Bombardier-y, if that makes sense? Do you know what I mean? FSR 4 might be coming to the 7000 series as they're backporting it to the PS5. Yeah, let's go. That's what we need. Maybe that can not make our glass cockpits look smeary. It'd be lovely if it could, but somehow I'm not buying it. I ain't buying. Any thoughts on evening streams versus daytime streams, by the way? Me and my wife were debating it earlier and we just couldn't really make head nor tail of it. Like, if I look at the back end of YouTube, it gives me a heat map of when people are online during what times of day, and it's like evening time, it's like dark purple, which means loads of people are online, and then in the day it's like nobody, basically. But then we do seem to do alright for numbers on streams, so I don't know. What sim is it? It's Flight Sim 24. Where's my dome light? Oops, wrong one. I forgot where the dome light is. There it is. You prefer daytime? Yeah, more chance of that sim in the evening, that's quite right. Yeah, Azza, I think you might have a point. I mean, I don't even know what the numbers have been like tonight, to be honest. I haven't looked. I've kind of stopped looking while live. I used to like obsess over it. It kind of got a bit unhealthy. Like, I'd be watching it, and if it went down, I'd be like, why has it gone down? Oh no, Bristol's just gone offline. They not know who I am. It's bang out of order. That is Bristol, not Bristol, Exeter, isn't it? And the airport is down there. What am I using for up-to-date nav data? Navigraph. Cheers, Wasp. Nighty night. Which version do you have? Because I don't know which one to buy. Twitch guys, remind me what we were just talking about. One thing I thought about was maybe doing Tuesday night, Wednesday daytime, Thursday night. Then I can kind of... I don't know. Being totally selfish, in an ideal world, if I could pull in enough viewers with enough memberships and enough donations that I could just do it in the daytime and make it profitable that way, I would do that. Because then I've got the evening to myself. Like I could be playing Call of Duty right now if I wanted to. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm playing God of War on the PS5, Ragnarok. Great game. I could be sat inside doing that right now. Not that I'm complaining, sitting here. I'm having a great time. But there are certain times when, like, it's been a long day, the kids have, like, just annoyed the living hell out of me, and I'm just like, oh no, now I've got to be chirpy and go on stream. I do struggle with that sometimes. And, like, I've got to walk the dog in the evening, I've got to sort the kids out at their bedtime. And before you know it, it's like 8:10, and it's like, oh, is there any point? It's, like, too late now. Whereas daytime, it's like, I start at 9:30, it's like going to work, and you do it, and it's done. I don't know. Oh, sorry, Twitch guys, I've got the standard one. I didn't really bother with all the... yeah, I don't know. I looked into it, but it's like, ultimately, I'm well served by Phoenix and PMDG, so I didn't really feel like I needed to spend loads to have loads of default planes that I'm likely never going to fly. Do I make money out of streaming on YouTube? Yeah. But if you were to compare the performance of my live stream revenue compared to my video revenue, the videos do a hell of a lot more. So that's the tension. Like tomorrow, I feel like I should make a Sim Update 2 video. I've also got video ideas that I also want to make for other stuff. So it's like, do I make that video or do I stream? Because a stream is always a roll of a dice. Like, you could have a great stream, you could come away from it being like, bloody hell, that was good. Like, we've got loads of members. Someone donated a tenner, someone donated 20 euros, someone donated this, someone donated that, and we've come away from it. And it's like, yeah, that was 100% worth doing. And other times, you can come away from it and be like, well, I made like £1.50 on the ad revenue. That was pointless. So it can literally go either way. Lucas, this is the Phoenix. It's a roll of a dice, really, doing the stream. But I feel like the more we do it, and the more we build up an audience, and the more regular I am, the more regular the results can be. A revenue stream. Oh my god, Off-World is on fire tonight. A revenue stream. I need a little button on my stream deck to make one of those little drum sounds every time you do it. Headmill, thank you for following on Twitch, buddy. Appreciate you. Hey, Jaffa Jake. Long time. Talking of ad revenue, there's been no ads on my phone tonight. Oh dear, that's not good. We need more ads. More ads, more dollar, baby. It might... Is it because you're a member, Philip? I don't know. Doesn't help that ad rates are in the toilet at this time of the year as well. Joshua, cheers for the sub. Oh, you've had one or two tonight. Nice one. I'm glad to hear that, Deckers. I'm glad your viewing experience has been interrupted for my personal gain. Brizzle mode. Welcome. Can I fly with you? If you're on Bat Sim, yeah, of course you can. People fly along all the time. Right, coming up on Exmoor now. Almost home. Hinkley Point indeed. It's a big old place, isn't it, that? It's like a city in its own right almost. What is that? Is that Bridgewater? What am I looking at? No, that's not Is that Bridgewater? God, I don't know. What am I looking at? Ah! Go to the external view. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Is that like Western-super-Mare? Don't know. Bridgewater left, Taunton right. There you go. Taunton. Airbus stick. It's a Thrustmaster overbase with an FS project stick attached to it. Yeah, joystick gate is awesome, Duke. Been busy, yeah. I know that one, Jaffa Jake. Right, shall we enable a yoke cam? Let's clear this discontinuity as well, because we're on Unicom. Why are my flight directors flashing? Jolly good. At risk of sounding weird, it's cool to see the face behind the YouTube videos that are all spot on. Thanks, mate. Appreciate it. And you too, Joe. Thanks, man. Yeah, you get to put up my ugly mug for hours at a time on stream. You lucky things. Bristol traffic, AirNOTT 232 inbound runway 27 on the Baksu 1 Alpha arrival, currently inbound Waterloo. What memory does your graphics card have? I've got 8 gig and that's not good enough. You might, yeah, you might struggle with 8. Might struggle a bit with 8. I've got a 7900 XTX. Only like a week ago. But my word, does Sim Update 1 like to gobble what RAM? Curious to see what happens with Sim Update 2 if I can get into it tomorrow. That's tomorrow's job. And we'll see if the 4080 Super can handle it or not. I suspect not. Got to get that flex in, Rob. I've got this awful feeling, though, that Sim Update 2 is actually going to do something for the VRAM usage, and it's going to be like, oh, well, that was pointless buying it then, wasn't it? I can always flip it on eBay. I got it at a good price, so I should be able to get my way out of it if I need to. I'm going to be surprised, don't say that, Philip. Right, 10,000 feet. Time for some lights. Come on. That's better. Sim Update 2's complete garbage. Brilliant. Love to see it. Alright then, so here's the plan. Basically, Rotlu, then do a UE. Let's activate approach phase. Now, we said auto brake medium, didn't we? Which should be fine, as long as we don't float it. Now, we've got 2 7s, so... please do some giveaways. I can't do some giveaways. I haven't got enough money to do giveaways. You lot need to be giving away stuff to me. Is that Bath up ahead, is it? Beautiful. People here do give you money. You need to give me more money, Rob. That's what it is. Where's that runway gone? Past it now, I think. Right, standard pressure 1024, I believe is still current. Let's double check that. I'm not looking forward to landing in the dark. That's the excuse, by the way. Just so we're absolutely clear on that. Go around altitude 3000. Jolly good. It appeared to be speeding. Why is the plane speeding? Expect the plane to be speeding. Hey, alright, Mark. Yeah, Demon, I saw that tower and approach was online. That was awesome. How cool is that? What's going on here then? I think we've gone a bit too high. Yeah, way too high, aren't we? Speed error at CF27. Alright, let's take a little detour. Ah! Oh, I don't know, it's not so bad actually. Yeah, we can make that work. 100%. Don't know what all that fuss was about then. Yeah, let's get dome light off. Well said, Philip. Where is it? Okay, approach mode.
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
Bristol traffic AirNOTT 232 established on the ILS for runway 27, 7.3 miles to run. Okay, let's get geared down. Arm the speed brakes. So gear down, flaps full. Everything is established. Except my ability to land at night. Music off, yeah. Music off for landing. That's not Ryanair this. Ah, we will do if it's night time. Signs? I thought I had seatbelt signs on. Oh, obviously not. Oh, I don't like it at night. I don't know where I'm going. Never quite sure where the touchdown zone is relative to all the lights that I see on the runway. Butter
Bristol
time.
traffic, K1371, sending base for ILS runway 27.
Hammer time. Bristol traffic AirNOTT 232, 4 mile final for runway 27, Bristol traffic. Right. Let's be having you. To get over to the left a bit.
4. 300. 200. 100.
Flight slow.
I disagree.
Flight slow.
40. 30. 20. Retard.
Is that another bouncer? Bloody hell, another one. Didn't flare enough for that, did I? Well, what a shocking night of flying for you all. Bloody hell's bells. Keep it rolling. That's shocking. Flippin' heck. Oh my word. I wouldn't blame you if you all turned it off, I really wouldn't. Absolute shocker. Oh, what are my rudder pedals doing? Stop it! Christ. Bristol traffic, AirNOTT 232, vacating runway 27. Oh, I've got to have a look at these rudder pedals, Philip. Not that that excuses the landing, of course. Lordy, lordy. That was a slam dunk, that one. Makes Nonts look pretty good now, doesn't it? Oh, we were on New Sky, Philip, that's the thing. Oh, man. Need some FSI panel in my life after that.
Bristol traffic, UK 1371, fully established. ILS runway 27, Bristol traffic.
Yeah, I should have flared earlier. Should have flared earlier. Should have flared a lot earlier. I think I did, Philip. God, lordy, lordy. Absolutely shocking. Right, what's on the ground here at Bristol? It's actually quite busy. No. Bristol traffic AirNOTT 232, taxiing to stand 25 via Golf, Zulu and Whiskey 5. You know what, I really want to start FSI panel in a minute and do that again. But it's getting late. Where'd I get the joystick from? It's a Thrustmaster Airbus with a FS Project stick on top. God, that's shocking. Absolutely shocking flying tonight. Yeah, we have good days and bad days, Sean, to be honest. Like, don't be fooled by the fact I've got a YouTube channel that therefore makes me good. Like, I struggle just like the rest of you. Although some nights I do seem to struggle more than others. Right, where on earth are we going here? This looks like stand 25. The scenery is all out of whack. I'm looking at where I'm going on my charts. In fact, I can show you, can't I? Right, let's turn those off so we don't blind the poor marshals. Now we can't see a thing. Damn it. I love you, but please upgrade the throttle.
1371, vacate runway 27, taxi.
What do you suggest? And don't say the Boeing one. Captain, thanks for the follow. God, what a shocker that was. Right, APU is on. Taxi lights are off. Engines off. Where's the dome switch? There we go. Beacon off. Seatbelt off. Right, let's see what New Sky decided that was like. It gave me 10 out of 10. A great touchdown. 1.18 G. So the G's were okay, it was just hard. Oh, there we go. There you go, Philip, no problem. Blue Sky said it was alright. Yikes. Well. Bloody hell. What a state to get in. What an absolute state. Anything over 14.4 G it docks you. Yeah, the Gs are okay, it's just the feet per minute. Both of the Gs are okay. There we go. Lovely jubbly.
Passengers bus is coming.
Well, it's late, so I'm going to go in. Thank you all for coming along. And sorry about those landings. I will aim to do better in future streams. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Never mind. Good days and bad days, that's what we say. But yeah. I shall bid you all a fond farewell. Thank you all very much for coming. Get subbed if you're not already, so you don't miss any more terrible landings in future live streams. Cheers, Deckers. And I will see you all, not sure when. I'm going to see how Sim Update 2 goes tomorrow. And then I'll make a decision on what to do regarding streaming. But my plan is probably to stream Thursday night, if not tomorrow. And I'll see you all very soon. Thanks for coming. Cheers. Bye-bye.